Today, I am inspired by the sad news. Can you be inspired by sad news? Well, this post and this video is inspired by the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. It's the end of an era. It's a tremendous lifetime of service. Somebody who really did their best to make it through so many generational changes and in technology and in politics and in how the world has changed and the end of an empire. Um, but so let's say that this was inspired by the news, and my thoughts are with all who are sad over the passing of the Queen. Hey, Audra, nice to see you. Hey, everybody, if you're live here with me, you can comment on Instagram and I can see you. You can put your comments on LinkedIn or Facebook and they'll show up here on StreamYard. So I am Laura Berman Fortgang. This is Friday Focus every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hope you'll tune in again. And today I want to talk about creating a plan for your work. Now, if you think about Prince Charles, who's now King Charles III, he was prepared his whole life for this day to come, right? Talk about succession planning. And you're not going to succession plan if you have a job of who's going to take your job, but I mean planning for your life moving forward. Most of us go either job to job or survival, we're in survival mode, or we studied something in school and we got jobs along the way. And look, life is so busy. We've got kids, we've got older parents, we've got stresses, we get all these things going on. How do you think about the future of your future? But if you think about, an ultimate plan of where do you want to be, I'm again come back to Queen Elizabeth, right? She said at 26 years old, as she took over the role as queen, that no matter how long or short her life was, she was committed to be of service. And, if we're in survival mode, being of service isn't something that's on our mind. But if you happen to be in a career conundrum right now and you're trying to figure out now what's next, think about, what do I have? What are my skills? What is my position? What is my training? What are the places that I have been fortunate enough to be that I can be of service? And that's usually not where people look, right? We look at our resume, we look at, oh my God, I need a job. Who do I know? But also think about, how can I serve? What are you built to do? How do you use the things that you already have to get to the next level? Um, I'm reminded of someone who's in my life who started out as a dancer, right? That's what they studied in school, spent some time doing that, then found their way into um, kind of marketing and, communications, and then had an experience in their life that made them say, you know what? I don't want this to happen to anybody else. I'm going to become an attorney and I'm going to represent people like me. And I've never seen anyone more devoted to studying for the LSATs, passing on the first try. I mean, doing really well on the first try, getting into law school, taking the time while working to study, get that first job after being installed as a lawyer and passing the bar, and now moving on to the kind of work that they want to do. That's someone who said, how do I take this experience, my experience, everything that I've done, and be of service? So, inspired by the Queen today, I want you to think about that. What are you built to do? How do you use your gifts? How do you even know what they are? Right. So if you don't know what they are, that's a whole other story. But it's about really looking from the inside out. Most of the time, people, when they need to do something else for work, or they're unhappy in what they're doing, or they want to um, make a change, they look to their resume, and the answers aren't in the resume. The answers are in your life and your whole story and everything that you've done before this. So I don't mean to be vague. We can only go into so much on a quick video. But if you're watching this video live, you'll see that going across the bottom of the screen or on Instagram, this is in the link in my bio. Next week, Monday, I start our next Career Clarity Reboot Week. That is a free week, 5 days. Show up at noon Eastern time with me. And we will walk you through, I will walk you through how to figure out what's blocking you from knowing where you can be of service in that way and how you can turn it into something that is satisfying, meaningful, and pays you. Um, and that's, so if you're thinking what's next for you, I want you to join me next week. You can see where to sign up either in the link in my bio or across the bottom of the screen. If you're seeing this video at a later date, just go to nowwhatcoaching.com and sign up for the next one. So again, in the spirit of the life of service that Queen Elizabeth II gave in her 96 years, 70 years as Her Royal Majesty, I want to leave you with this thought on a Friday. How can you be of service, and how might that be the path to the next step in your career if you're thinking about what to do next? Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time on Friday Focus.